Jackson, welcome back.
Thank you very much.
And is it living up to the hype so far?
Somewhat. I mean, this is the beginning of the end of Harry Potter, and as Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 begins, Harry, Ron, and Hermione are out of Hogwarts and on their own. The evil Voldemort is out to kill Harry, so he and the other witches and wizards can take over the world. The three friends leave their families and friends behind and set out on a journey in which Harry has to find and destroy 4 pieces of Voldemort's soul in order to defeat the Dark Lord.
Now, most of the installments of this series, and most of them are long movies, and this one clocks in at a solid 2.5 hours. Does it feel that long when you're there?
It doesn't feel that long. It's actually at a pretty good pace. However, it doesn't mean that it's full of action and excitement, because it's not. I was expecting a lot more action scenes, but there really isn't, and many of the scenes just involve the characters looking or talking at each other and looking up at the sky.
And you see from the trailer that this may be action-packed, but I think maybe that's being held for the second part. Is this more of kind of like a slow burn build-up, if you will?
It sort of is. I mean, there's a subplot of a love triangle, but that's really not that long. The 6th one, Half-Blood Prince, last year went on really long. But the diehards, the story's really simple to follow, and this was originally gonna be in 3D, but I'm glad it wasn't.
Rated PG-13, is it? And some folks are saying it's gotten darker and scarier. Is it appropriate for younger kids? I
think it's okay for younger kids, absolutely. There are some mildly intense action scenes, but I think parents, it's all right to take your kids to this Part 1, especially if they've read the books.
So Part 1 of the Deathly Hallows gets a grade on the official Kid Critic report card as...
On the official Kid Critic report card, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 gets a C+. Not as good as I hoped, but it really sets up for Part 2. July 15th, 2011 is Part 2.